present about Zalora. I think most of you have heard about Zalora or even purchased from it before. I'm Gong Yu. I'll be starting the presentation first. Zalora, founded in year 2012, Zalora is leading the internet fashion industry webs in Southeast Asia. It is Asia's fastest growing fashion-based e-commerce website. Zalora is Singapore's ASOS, which is a British online retailer operating in 8 countries, including Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Hong Kong, Vietnam, Thailand, Philippines, and Brunei. Zalora is founded by a company, Kinnevik, which is a Swedish investment company. It is an active and long-term owner investing primarily in digital consumer brands. Besides that, Rocket Internet, which is the Asia-Pacific stock group of online fashion retailers with the iconic in New Zealand, and Australia is one of the founder too. It builds online startups and owns shareholdings in various models of internet retail businesses such as Zalora, Foodpanda, Lazada, etc. Zalora focus on fashion products such as clothing, shoes, bags, watches, and cosmetics. Customers can market from hundreds and thousands of goods across the women's and men's fashion apparel, accessories, shoes, bags, and beauty products online. For customer easiness, it introduces multiple payment methods like PayPal, MasterCard, Visa, and cash on delivery. At Zalora, shopping at Zalora is easy and affordable. A team of professional consultants is available 24 hours per day for customer support. Zalora offers a wide collection of more than 500 national and international designers and brands. Customers can purchase from both the Zalora online and online website and mobile app, which during customers' first visit to Zalora, they are guided step by step to complete the purchase without being hectic. The mission of Zalora is to provide passionate customer a dynamic and ever-evolving business environment, which connects to the services that Zalora offers, which is intuitive operation and easy navigation, safe and simple shopping. For example, each order requires an online tracking number through which buyers can follow their orders till delivery. Besides that, fast shipping. Shopping at Zalora is often called flash shipping because orders are usually shipped out the same day of their confirmation. Personal and comprehensive service. Product range. Zalora holds big brand names so customers do not have to exhaust themselves serving other places for their desired items. Zalora also provides membership. For making purchase via Zalora, buyers can create their own personal account by submitting a simple personal information, as they can get 50 ringgit voucher when they subscribe to the company's newsletter. Now I'll pass to my next teammate, which is Pei Ching.
Okay, so Pastel analysis is a framework or a tool to analyze and identify the threats and weakness. So Zalora use Pastel to identify the first political factors, other stakeholders such as non-government organization, they pressure and protest the policy and advise and break judicial rules to make a policy in sales and marketing policy. Okay, next, governance system. Governance system is such as government stability in existing market. So if the country got like a demonstration like people go to street and then protest something like such as birthday for. So this is will affect the company or organization operation. So the next economic factors. The first availability of core infraction. Okay, that is called like a financial statement. Their Zalora financial statement is very strong, so they can support their daily operation and any project. Okay, the next is exchange rate. This is very important for them to do long-term currency rate in their sales and marketing also. So the last will be the gender market, also under social factors. So since very younger and male and female, they have a lot of categories in clothes and the fashion. So Zara have to make another policy against the market. And the last, leisure interest. Leisure interest, which is mean that they are affected by the market and controlling by the marketer also. And for example, like they can promote a new series of clothes, something, for depends on the interest. Okay, next I will pass to Tan Jiahong.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, for the next personal analysis is the technological factors. Okay, by the way, I'm Tan Jiahong. Okay, technological factors are very important in the context of the e-commerce industry. So it is because the industry relies heavily on the technology, and everything in this industry based on technology, from the sales to customer service. All the e-commerce brands are in a race to be technologically ahead of their competitors, from Amazon to eBay to Flipkart. Okay, and they are investing a lot in technological to find faster growth. So technology decides several things in the e-commerce world, from popularity to profits. The reason that Amazon is ahead of the others is because it is technologically ahead to the others, and it has managed its customer experience so well that its popularity is very high. In this way, technology is a major influence on businesses, and in case of e-commerce, technological factors acquire a very special importance. So next is the legal factors. Legal compliance is just very important for the businesses globally. Any tussle with the law can be costly, and even the e-retail brands can become a target unless they take care of compliance. It is why the big e-retail brands have separate teams to take care of the legal issues, and non-compliance can result in financial losses as well as loss on the image and reputation. From labor laws to the sustainability laws, there are several areas where the e-retail brands have to be careful regarding compliance. Moreover, these laws differ from nation to nation and market to market. So, in the compliances in every area is important. So, in case of compliance, operating internationally, law can lead to a major pressure and increase in operational costs. So the e-retail brand also have to be careful about the compliance law and compliance law. So environmental factors to have a special importance in the context of e-commerce industry. While the direct environmental impact of this industry is very low and nearly to zero. So, but while the direct environmental is nearly to zero, but they still can focus on the sustainability. Brands like Amazon have invest heavily in technology but they also invest in sustainability that can reach highly productive, from sustainable packaging to waste reduction and renewable energy. So there are several areas there where the e-retail can invest in sustainability. Like Amazon has invested in renewable energy and to gain freedom from the use of non-renewable energy resources. So that's all for the personal analysis. I'll pass the next to Amy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning everyone, my name is Hon Pei. So now I'm gonna present about the SWOT analysis of the Zara company. So let us start with the strength. The strength of the Zara companies are strong management and the unique product. So inside the group of Zara, the management team consists some of the most talented and experienced people, and this strong management can help the company reach its potential by the make use of strength and eliminating the weakness. So the next one is the unique product. Unique product of Zara is such as their product. They produce their own brand that named Zara too. So they can use their own unique product to compete with other competitors, and this Zara can increase their price of their unique good because the customer can not get the same good elsewhere. And the next one is weakness. The weakness of the Zara company is the high staff turnover. So according to the review of the employee staff, there are a lot of staff leaving and arriving every month. So this high staff turnover rate will hurt the Zara ability to compete with other competitors because the price of the value that need to spend to rehire the staff are very expensive. So next one is the opportunity of the Zara company. The opportunity of the Zara company is the emerging market and the new product. So for emerging market, according to the Bomber analysis, Malaysia is one of the countries that still remain on the top of the emerging market list. So the emerging market list is a fast-growing region that enables Zara to quickly expand. And the next one is the new product. The new product is inside the Zara group, there are a lot of brands. It's more than 500 brands and designs available in the Zara. And through this new product, it can help Zara to expand their business and also diversify their customer base. And next one is trade. That's the trade of the Zara that faces by Zara's are the change in taste and intense competition. So the customer change in taste very quickly, and they especially in the fashion market. So this is the challenge that's faced by Zara company. And the next one is intense competition. The intense competition will lower down the Zara profit because the competitors can entice the customer away with the superior product and with the lower price. So that's all the SWOT of the Zara company. So I'm the pass the next presenter, Amanda Kong.
Who?
Amanda Kong Xue Jin.
Next.
Kong Xue Jin.
Xue Jin,
Yeah.
Good morning everyone, I'm going to present the primary target market. The primary target market of Zara are the fashion apparel market of several Southeast Asian countries. They are segmented into demographic. The reason why they are segmented into 3 age groups is because every age group have different spending habit, which include baby boomers is around 54 years old to 71 years old. They prefer on personal engagement on traditional store where shop to shop, and they prefer maybe on paying by cash instead of online banking. So the next one is Generation X. The age is around 39 years old to 53 years old. They are basically online shoppers and spend much money on travel packages. Lastly, millennials. 23 years old today to 38 years old. They are online shoppers and spend much of the money on fashion just like us. Psychographic. By using the young replicant culture consumer characterization, it's also known as 4C models. Consumers are segmented into 7 categories, which are resign. Their brand choices are driven by a need of safety and for economy. They will purchase the product based on their income, and of course to look into the content to make sure the product is safe to use. Secondly, struggler. They are the heavy consumer of alcohol and junk food. Thirdly, mainstreamer. They are doing the same thing repeatedly and no changing between them. Next, aspirate. Consumers tend to be very materialistic, very driven by other possession rather than their own values. Other than that, succeeder. In order to success in a business, you have to have a strong goals orientations and tend to be very organized. Next, explorers. They are driven by challenges. They like to try out new things, and they tend to be very fashionable. Lastly, reformer. Consumers tend to be very anti-materialistic, where they don't look into the branded stuff, and their needs and wants are really easy to satisfy. So Zara targeting on the young tech-savvy fashionista is because they found that most of the majority are using online shopping now, and they found it is really convenient to shop online. You don't have to deal with the heavy situations like traffic jam. Then based on the 4C model that I've mentioned just now, we will be more focusing on the aspirates and explorers. I will pass it to the next presenter, Chu.
So good morning to teacher and my friends, and now I'm going to talk about the marketing mix of Zalora. Yeah, the marketing mix is including the 4 P's, which is product, price, place, and promotion. And now I'm going to talk about the product strategy of Zalora first. So the product is a good or services that the business owners that provide sales for his target market. Yeah, and we should consider the quality, the design, the features, the after sales service and the customer service when it comes to the product development. As the Zalora is presented in Southeast Asian countries, so it's actually focusing more on the trending fashion items. It's also offering like around 6,000 and more local and global brands for the women and men segmentation. For example, like shoes, clothing, accessories, bags, or the beauty and sports, and so on. Yeah. And next is the price strategy of Zalora. So the price is the value that put on the product. And the Zalora is actually using the premium pricing strategy, which is need to depends on the market condition, the consumer behavior, and the competitors. Yeah, so how it's going to calculate the total price of the product? So it's like the form in which the customer ordering the items and then it charges the shipping fees based on its price or the size of the product. And Zalora also offering like some various kind of discount and price bundling. For example, like buy one and get one free for the t-shirt. And then is the place strategy of Zalora. So the place regarding to the location, the distribution, and the way that the product delivered to the customers. And the place may including the location of the business, the distributor, the shop front, and where the place that possible to use the internet and also the logistics. So the Zalora actually is offering the touch and try experience through an extensive 30-day return policies. And it's actually, as we know, the Zalora is operate in Southeast Asian country, which is Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Brunei, Hong Kong, Vietnam, Taiwan, and also Philippines. And besides that, so for the warehousing and the logistics are established in this region because it can help in meet new demands and services. So lastly is the promotion strategy of Zalora. It's like the act of communicating the value and the benefits of the product to your customers. The Zalora is doing online and offline promotion. So for the offline promotion, for example, like the newspaper advertisement, the magazine article advertisement, and also the TV advertisement. And on the other hand, the Zalora is doing very well in the digital platform. For example, like they advertise in YouTube, the Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, or their official website. And in fact, this actually help it increase a lot their market share. So that's all for our presentation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.